Alright, what's up guys? So, Arrestflix has uploaded a video titled Teen Threatens to Stab Family and Instantly Regrets It. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what you could possibly be going through to where you need to threaten your family that badly, but it's one of those things where it's like, look, family is gonna make you upset. You know, that's one thing about it. I have to say, each of my immediate family members, yeah, it's like there've been times where it's like, my mom, she done said stuff that done upset me. My dad done said stuff to upset me. My sister, it's like that's just something sibling rivalry. If it's like a sibling thing, I'm like, fam, me and my sister, we done got into like we literally have battle scars from the times we done got into it with each other. It's one of those things where it's like, but it's never gotten to a point where I have had to like threaten them. So yeah, that's one thing about it. It's like, I guess like me and my family, we're just more loving than than the next family. But nah, the thing is this, it's like that's just something that I guess I'll never understand. It's like there should be no reason on why you're threatening your family, and especially to stab them. It's like, if anything, you make like a threat that you ain't gonna like, you ain't gonna do it and things. So it's like, yeah, it's just I have to say that's as far as it goes, like with me and my family. We're jokingly threaten each other and stuff. Like, we'll be all like, fam, we can, like, I take you outside and we can fight or something like that. Or it's all like, I'm trying to think of some other things, but it's just like, that's just how me and my family, how we just joke around and stuff. Like, we jokingly say we gonna like fight with each other, but we're not though, because it's like, yeah, it's like we've gotten to a point where we're like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're gonna sit down, talk about it, or if we need to excuse ourselves from wherever we're at, then so be it, because I know I done had to do that, where it's like, if I feel I'm getting if I'm getting upset, I just excuse myself, but anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and see how this whole situation goes down. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Arrestflix for more videos like this. And with that being
said, on November
said,
1st, 2023, around 12:25 a.m., officers were dispatched to an apartment in Georgia following a report of domestic violence. An anonymous caller reported hearing a man threatening to stab someone, prompting an urgent police response.
Yeah, what's that, man?
It's like, imagine, like, and let's say they were just joking around, because it's like, I know I'd be joking around with my family, where it's like, but I'll say things like, where I know I'm not going to, but I didn't threaten my mom saying that I'm going to put her in an ankle lock, I'm going to put her in a full Nelson, I'm gonna shoot her with one of those like net guns, those net guns where it like shoots out a whole net and a person just get the struggling in it and stuff. I didn't threaten her with that. What else have I threatened? Body slam, choke slam. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever threatened her with a Batista bomb, because I'm a big wrestling fan. So like, I'm always threatening my mom with different wrestling moves and stuff. But what else? I think, have I threatened her with a figure four leg lock? I feel like I might have, but I don't know. But yeah, it's like, that's just how me and my family, how we joke around. My mom, I literally got that sense of humor from my parents. So that's just how we talk. But yeah, I don't know though. I think this then became a whole video. Yeah, they ain't joking around.
Savannah Police Department. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Everything alright? You step inside?
How you doing?
Hey, how's everything going? You just got a complaint that was arguing and whatnot?
Yeah. And my brother was arguing with my girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's just sometimes they argue. But I don't know.
Anything get physical?
No, but he usually like threatens her and threatens everybody in the house.
Oh, okay. Is there any way I can talk to him?
Sure.
I don't think I've ever gotten to a point where I didn't had to threaten, because I'm like, yeah, I don't know. That's something where it's like, given the times my sister's, where it's like, where whoever her, like, boyfriend is, it's like, I ain't, like, it ain't got to that point, but it's like, I just don't think, though, where it's like, if the boyfriend is saying something disrespectful to my sister, then I'm like, okay, I'm like, fam, check yourself, because I'm like, I don't think you realize, like, I am in the area. It's like, so that it's one of those things. I think, yeah, then I'll threaten them. That's if I feel like that they're threatening my family. But if not that, we just arguing about some random stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I've never gotten to a point where it's like I didn't had to like argue with my sister's boyfriend or whatever and things. It's like, yeah, it's just it's, you know, he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. As long as there ain't no disrespect coming from one or the other, then it's like, all right, cool, you know. But anyways,
LJ, somebody want to talk to you. Oh no. You're so scared.
Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, we just got a call knowing that y'all are arguing. The neighbors are all arguing.
They don't want to talk to me.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, I just want to talk to
okay,
everybody.
What's going on? Yeah, we asking you what's going on.
Okay, he gonna come around and talk to you.
Okay.
Oh, you can come around?
Yeah, that's the front door. He's just gonna walk around.
Okay.
you can't just maybe, all right, you know, no, because that's stuff that I've done. That's like where it's like maybe he might have some shoes where he got put that. Okay, so I'm like, nah, I had to like piece it together and things. But anyways,
What's up, man? Just making sure everything good. You know, we just got complaints about people arguing inside the house.
They arguing over some stupid ass shit. I ain't too much starting that shit. They two females. I ain't like nothing about that. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
I feel you.
Okay.
You all live there together?
Oh, you about to leave.
All right, man. I know it's cold out here, man. You can go ahead and go back inside.
No, I ain't finna be in question all this bullshit.
All right, man. Just try to, you know, just as long as it's not physical, it is what it is. Just try to keep it down, you know. All right.
For a second.
Oh, sir. Hold on 1 second until they're done talking to them.
seemed like everything he, you know, dapped up the cops. Seemed like everything all right.
Don't mind me asking, what you guys arguing about? Hey, how you doing? So,
Could you close the door for me?
yeah. So what was going on?
It started because we realized that the vehicle had been turned around, and he's not supposed to be in here because he is a thief and a liar. So he will steal from us and then lie to us about it. And that's not the first time it has happened because I'm his sister, so I grew up with him, and he has done that all of his life.
Okay.
I put the deadbolt back. I went in his room, and I was just like, "You went in our room," and he was just like, "No, I didn't." And I was just like, "Oh, there's no need in lying because you left the thing and it was wrong. It was turned wrong." And so he was just like, "Whatever. I didn't do nothing. Get the F out of my face." I was just like, "All right, whatever." And I don't know what's prompting him to come to the door. Not to this door. He came to his door. Matter of fact, yeah, I got my chairs, and then he had to get up to close his door. And he was just like, "Don't come in my room and open my effing door without closing my effing door." And I was just like,
He said that to you?
yeah.
I'm like, my thing is this. I'm like, so now it's like, now I feel like that it's like, okay, something ain't right, you know, because my thing is like, if I know, and it's one of those things where I'm like, you know, I would like to hope and think people would understand that more so talking to my family. But my thing is this, if you guys is known for stealing and you think you're going to be living with me, that's not gonna happen. All right, that's not gonna. And that's like, and you know, people might want to say that whole like, but we family. Oh, you just gonna allow your family to just, you know, like just be out on the streets? I'm like, no, I'll help you get a place of your own. I'm like, I'll point you in the direction, but you ain't staying with me. I'm like, because my thing is this. If my stuff ends up missing, then it's gonna be a problem. I'm like, so my thing is this. You can stay with me. But one time for one of my things that end up missing, you gotta go. I don't know where you gotta go, but you gotta go, all right? So yeah, that's just something where I'm all like, you know, I ain't trying to blame the sister, but at the same time, it's like, you know, if you know what he's capable of, why would you have him living there? You know, it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, I don't know how it is with like anybody else, but I'm like, yeah, he might should be living with somebody else and things, or it's like whatever valuable things you have them like locked off somewhere and things. Get you a safe or something, you know. But anyways,
then it's not unusual that he like, I don't know. It's not unusual that he argues with me because we're siblings. Siblings argue. But like I don't know quite. I don't know what the word is like.
I don't know either.
Yeah. Sorry. Like I don't know. Recently, that's the
hold
word.
on for 1 second. I gotta see something real quick. It's Thursday, and I had to just see if it was the garbage truck that was running, so I could bring my can back up to the house and things. But yeah, I was like, just had to make sure real quick. But anyways, now getting back to the video.
Recently, he's been targeting her. Like she will say something or do something that should not invoke the anger that it does in him. And I'm sorry. Sorry.
I understand.
But
That cat going off.
it should not make him as angry as it does, or it shouldn't make him angry at all because she wasn't talking to him. She was talking to me.
I was just making a general statement. I was like, I can't even like live here in peace without like having to watch and see if somebody's stealing from me. And he was like, you shut the F up too. Like,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll go from him arguing with me to him yelling at her, and now she's yelling, and everybody's yelling at each other.
Has it
and
gotten
then he'll
physical?
It not really. He pushed me. I want to say 2 weeks ago, but I pushed him back. And what's the year with siblings? I don't care.
Right. But has it ever gotten physical?
Yeah, she looked like the type where it's like it just take like one good punch, and yeah, bro is gonna be like, nah. Like, I'm gonna have to, like, if they got, like, other siblings, she's gonna be like, nah, I gotta recruit some of the other siblings or something. But, yeah, she looked like the type, let me just say this much. If I was her brother and I was standing, like, in front of her and if things was gonna get physical, I'm like, dang, bro. I'm like, where's one of them, like, wrestling chairs, you know, so I can, like, maybe, like, do, like, a jump dive at her or something? Because she don't seem like the type of person where it's, like, somebody of his size could, take her down. And so, yeah, that's why I'm like, it is no disrespect to him, but I don't know, I'm just stating the obvious. She looked like a fighter. She don't look like the type where she's all like, oh, no, please don't hurt me. I'm so afraid. She looked like the type that caused somebody to say some stuff like that. Not her saying that, all right? So anyways.
No, okay. He hasn't gotten physical with me. He's threatened to get physical with me, saying that he was going to, and that he was going to me and all of that stuff. Usually I don't worry about it because, like, usually after, like, the arguments, he tries to act all nice and be, like, cool and cordial, but you just told me that you was going to 2 days ago, so I don't want to be around you or talk to you.
Think he'll do it?
I don't know. I mean, like,
You think he'll do it?
Honestly, he is a firecracker. I would like to say no, I don't think he'll do it, but I don't know who he is evolving into or trying to impress.
That's facts.
I don't know.
And that's just sad that it's like your own sibling got to say that about you, you know. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, fam, if you got people upset you, excuse yourself, leave. But my thing is this: if you're the one that's causing it, like you're stealing from them, and then you get mad when they confront you about it, it's like, fam, my thing is this: all right, if you know you didn't steal nothing from them, then prove it. You know, I'm like, you guys can check my room head to toe, check my clothes, pockets, all that stuff, secret pockets. You want to check my floors to see if I got like some trap door or something, and I'm like, check whatever it is that you need to check. I know I'm not stealing from you. You know, so I'm saying that just to prove myself right. But yeah, it's like if you are stealing from them, don't be surprised when they confront you. Or if you're known for stealing, then don't be surprised when they're looking at you as the suspect. So, but anyways.
I don't want to be scared in my own house.
They woke me up. I woke up, my sister was saying over me, she's talking to my son. Oh, you took this out the room, like, oh, okay. Okay. Like, if it's that serious, like, you want me to give it back, it's not that serious. But she's talking about something. Oh, this is she had me for a heater and the chair back. I'm like, alright, go ahead. He got out my room, left my door open. I'm like, don't come back in my room without closing the door. Cause I'm trying to go back to sleep. This is light in the hallway. So I close my door and I lock it. I hear her girlfriend in the back. Oh, you here, this, that type. Like you talking down back at me. So of course I'm gonna say something back. It was just the fact like that. I was just talking. I'm gonna say what I gotta say back, and that's probably what they heard. But she was screaming. That's probably why they called.
Okay. Y'all just arguing over kind of little stuff.
Yeah. But I ain't too much stressing that. I'm gonna go back to sleep. I gotta go to GD.
So you stay on that side?
I stay right here. This is the same apartment.
Oh, it is?
This is her room, this is their room, and that's my room.
Okay.
That's a whole nother apartment right there.
Okay. Well, didn't nobody put their hands on nobody?
No, I ain't touching nobody.
Nobody threatened nobody?
I mean, they were, when I was doing all that threatening talking about something, I made you. I tased you. Talking about something. I said, okay. I said, you think I'm scared of Mesa or Taser? I'm not scared of that.
Like, speak for yourself. I am. I'm like, you let somebody. My thing is this: as soon as I hear the word mace or tase, I'm leaving the scene. I'm like, especially if I'm not the one that needs to get maced or tased, I'm not trying to get caught in the crossfire. So that's why I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, my thing is this. I ain't never been tased or maced before, but I can say I've had similar experiences. You know, like when you touch something that you catch like that shot. Man, I'm telling you, like, there's been times, like, where I'm, like, there's, like, people's cars that I try to avoid, or I'm, like, trying to, like, go and, like, close up, like, using my, like, sleeves and things, because, no, it's, like, there's been times I'll touch a car, shock my hand, and I'm, like, dang, bro, I'm, like, does that really need to happen right now? I'm, like, all year long, just my hand being shocked, and I'm just, for a split second, just getting tased, I'm, like, dang, bro, and then I'm trying to think, what are some other, I'm like, I don't know what, like, mace really feels like, but I imagine it's probably 100 times worse than, like, when water gets up your nose or something like that, so I'm saying, I'm like, I know I don't like things like that, but it's like, you talking, like eyes, oh, yeah, so, like, yeah, like, imagine, like, water getting up your nose, soap getting in your eye, I imagine that's probably what, like, it's like a simulation of being mace. I don't like that. I don't like when soap and water gets in my like eyes and nose and stuff. I'm like, nah, man, that's just flat out pain. I don't like that type of pain. You know, I don't like pain whatsoever. Only pain I like is when I'm working out and I'm sore. All right, but other than that, being tased, mace, being shocked by cars and water and soap getting in my eyes and nose, nah, bruh, not a fan.
I got shot. I'm not scared of no mace or no taser. You about to pull a gun out on me.
No, we don't need all that to happen.
That's the thing, ain't no guns in the house, so I ain't worried about that. It's just the fact that you just keep going on. And I'm like, alright, I don't too much care about what you're talking about. I'm like, but you trying to talk loud enough to the point where I can hear what you're saying so that I can say something back. And you know I'm gonna say something back. I can just my mouth. I'm gonna say what I got. So I start saying stuff back. You telling me shut up? I'm like, this is my mouth. I'm like, you just told me. You just said it's your mouth. It's my mouth. I can't say what I want to say.
How old are you, man?
I'm 17. For real. I just turned 17.
You go to school?
Yeah, I go to school. I'm taking my GED class.
Okay.
Well, what you trying to do after that?
I'm probably do a room down and take a welding trade. I work right up the street at Texas Royals.
Okay.
So I was walking.
He'll frequently be like, oh, I'm gonna get my boys and we gonna this house and we gonna and we gonna
Usually, we don't think like he'll do anything because after like when we're not arguing, he is completely fine. We can talk. I share food with him. Oh, like everything is fine. And then when he just gets mad, it's just like all hell breaks loose.
Alright. You guys in fear of your safety? With him in the house?
He told me that I wasn't gonna be able to be in this house by myself. She wasn't gonna leave me in this house by myself if I don't know.
It's just y'all together?
Yeah. It's on the mama name.
So just that sibling.
Yeah. No, it's not. That's the thing. It's not about siblings. It's the fact that she think that just because she stay here, that she know me. You don't know me. I don't know you. You a stranger to me. You just my sister girlfriend. So
Oh, so you
I
got
ain't
some
go.
more with the
I'm
girlfriend
gonna try to
then, so-
respect you because you my sister girlfriend. But once you start getting over that line, I don't even know you. So why is you talking to me like this? So of course I'm gonna say something back. That's all that was.
I wish I had more advice for you guys. You know,
No, we are like moving very,
Yeah,
very
we're trying
soon.
to get out of here.
But
Because,
like while we have to be here, I don't want to have to like watch
Right.
over my back and.
yeah, maybe that's the best thing. Maybe all you guys just need to separate.
yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But like at this point, like I've tried talking to him. I've tried calling his mom. I've tried. I don't know. I've been trying not to call his parole officer because
So he's on parole.
yeah, I've been trying not to call his parole officer. Because you know I don't want my brother in jail, but at this point I honestly do not care because he keeps threatening people, and I don't know. Like I will say, oh, I'm gonna call your parole officer if you don't calm down, and then he'll be like, I don't care, call him. I don't care about going to jail. So now I'm thinking like, okay, if you don't care about jail, then what's keeping you from, you know, not hurting somebody?
Right. Yeah.
So like, it could be a thing where he's just saying it like as a scare tactic, I guess, like for whoever it is that's making the threat. But no, I mean, yeah, there's people out there where it's like, no, you know, usually for the most part, you threaten to call the cops, and then they, whatever it is that they got going on, then they chill, parole officer or anything else. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, nah, it's like they plan on moving. I'm like, move as soon as you possibly can, cause yeah, it's like, hopefully, you know, by now. Like after a year done passed, because as they said, this did take place in November of last year. Hopefully by now, like they do have a place of their own, and then yeah, you know, have it where it's like you and the girlfriend, y'all the only one that got keys to whatever place you guys done moved to, you know, and it's like them, you guys are the only one that needs keys to that place. But as far as anybody else, if you feel comfortable giving them a key, give them a key. But if not, then yeah, you know, like have it where it's just you two that got a key.
I wish I had more to tell you guys. You know, it's just it can get tough with, you know, family and stuff like that. But I mean, I understand where you guys are coming from, but I understand where he's coming from too. You know, he's young.
Yeah.
He's still trying to figure out life, I guess.
You gonna figure it out if you
But
stand by one of those threats and then mess his whole life
all
up.
you
Yeah,
guys
that's
want to do
like-
is be left alone.
That's fine. It's not like we're asking him to stand on his head and spin around.
Right.
All we're asking him to do is stay out of our room.
Yeah, respect your privacy,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
But then he gets mad that I tell him not to do that after I've already told him not to do that, after I've set up a deadbolt in my room on the camera,
Right.
and he's upset with me that I told him not to come in my room. Like, now he yelling at me.
You're not gonna tell me to shut the F up because I'm grown. I'm 21.
Right.
You're not gonna talk to me how you think you're gonna talk to me and then threaten me and think that I'm not gonna say anything back to you. Like, I don't understand that. He had came to the door and he was like, oh, I'll beat your ass. I was like, if you come any step to, I'm letting you know now. If you come, because I'm not gonna put my hands on you. If you like come to me, I'm going to mace you. You're a boy. I'm not gonna fight you. Like you're 17. You're a boy. Like I'm not gonna put my
He was
hands
in
on you.
his room. He was arguing from inside of his room.
Yeah,
Please, I'm like, she a better person than I am. Let's say if there's a situation where if I'm in a relationship with a girl and me and her brother, and he's underage, and we get to arguing and he approaches me, I'm like, fam, look, I understand that you're a kid and I'm trying to respect that. But if you approach me, I'm letting you know right now that kid stuff is out the window. I'm gonna swing on you. So I'm like, I'm just saying, you play that game if you want to. I guarantee and I promise you, it's like, you fam, you better be bigger than me. Cause if not, if we roughly the same size, you not winning that fight, all right? You is not winning that fight. I'm like, you a kid. You got kid strength. I am a grown man. You ain't gonna be approaching me on some stuff thinking like you the same as me. We equal. No, you are a child, all right? Which means that I gotta look after you when me and you are about. It ain't the other way around. You gotta look after me, fam. I'm like, so it's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I guess I shouldn't come out and admit to things like that. But I'm just saying, if I feel it is funny because people have tried to get on me about stuff like that. Like, there's been times, like, just throughout my content creating career where kids have threatened me. Like, they've threatened to end my life. And I've said, if I see you in real life and you approach me on some weird stuff, I'm gonna kick you in the throat. So I'm just saying, people have tried to cancel me for saying that. And I'm like, fam, if you're expecting an apology, you're not going to get one. I'm like, you're going to have to use one of them like AI technology things or something to get me to apologize. Yeah, create a TMossBoss bot, you know, and yeah, get it to apologize. But I feel like even if that thing's supposed to simulate who I am, most likely the bot ain't gonna apologize either. So yeah, she a better person than I am. She's more, and it's funny how it's like she's younger than me, and I'm like, dang, that just shows where I'm at mentally. So she's more mentally fit than I am. I'm like, kudos to her, man. Round of applause.
That came to like his doorway.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he stepped
So
like
he was-
maybe a step out of his door and started to yell.
Okay, so you were saying, hey, okay.
And he was just like, oh, I come in there and I beat you. And she was just like, if you come in here, I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to mace you. And he was just like, you're not going to do that. I'm going to you. I'm going to you.
How much time you said you were in this? How much time you said you were in her?
How many times?
Yeah. If you can recall.
It was repeated throughout the whole argument. I would say maybe 5 times he's repeated it.
So 5 times.
And he maybe, I don't know, he threatened to beat her to that maybe 3 times. But that just like he just was repeating all of his insults.
Okay.
He was like, I'm gonna shoot you and this, and she not gonna leave you here by yourself because
I'm gonna shoot you also.
Yes.
Yeah, and like the thing is, like I never tell LJ like, oh, I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna do this because you're a boy. Why would I fight you? I'm not gonna do that at all. But if you do think you wanna like come towards me,
you're gonna mace me, said.
Yeah.
You can, okay.
But I don't know, because he'll argue with me, but he won't threaten me, and whenever she like pinpoints the fact that he ignores me to argue with her, he'll just be like, oh, I don't want to do my sister like that.
Okay, but this entire argument was aiming for her, your girlfriend. Okay.
I just realized that's how I know that they're good people. They over here chilling, watching Barnyard, and then yeah, bros over there just causing problems. Yeah, I'm like, they definitely the two that I'm like, nah, I probably would have pulled up a chair right there, been sitting, chilling with them. What's this? That thing, ain't there them gummies and things? I'm like, nah, pass me the gummies. I'm like, nah, we gonna sit here and we gonna watch some is it Back at the, I think that was the TV series. I think that was the TV series. But I'm like, whether the TV series, the movie, I'm saying it's just one of those things where I'm like, they chilling. I could just tell. I'm like, they got good taste in shows. They chilling, all right. So that's why I'm like, nah. I just look at how they act, and they just look at how he act. I'm like, yeah, they based on just both their sides of the stories and stuff. Yeah, it does sound like he was being the aggressor. And yeah, it's like, you know, the thing is this. I mean, if they caused all of this, then it's like that's just something that they'll have to live with. Where if it's like he gets arrested, his whole life falls apart and all that stuff, that's just something where it be in the back of the mind where it's like they caused it. But if they ain't cause it and that's just on him, then it's like, yeah, bro, it's like they gonna move on. They gonna, you know, have themselves a good life. You still gonna be like at the age of like my age, where it's all like it's gonna be 10 years from now where you still carrying on like a 17-year-old, and I guarantee and I promise you they ain't gonna work out for you. So that's one of those things where it's like this situation right here, it being a whole body cam video on YouTube with over 24,000 views, this should be a sign right here to just overall say like, okay, I gotta change my life. I gotta do better. I need help. I need to do this. I need to do that. Because I'm saying, like, the route that you're going down, it ain't good for you.
Okay.
All right.
Give him a chance again to get this. What do you want to do? Give him a chance again to get this side. What do you want to do?
All right, man. You have a weapon on? No. Turn around so I can touch it up.
Dang.
I'm getting arrested.
Simple assault. Domestic violence, okay?
I didn't put my hands on nobody.
You ain't got to put your hands in on her. You say you're going to her.
She said she was gonna mace me.
Yeah, if you step inside of if you step inside the room, because she said she ain't gonna fight you.
What you mean? I didn't go nowhere.
No, I know. She said if you do.
And I
step
said if she
inside the
come
room,
inside of my room, I didn't put my hands on her.
No. Simple as that doesn't mean you put your hand on the person. It means you place the person in a reasonable apprehension of fear.
But she came to me first and told me that she was gonna mace me.
Now that's
After. They must have told y'all a whole nother story. Fine. We'll get it started. How y'all gonna do this and y'all don't even got no proof that I did that?
So we got multiple people saying the same story.
Who was multiple people?
And the complaint that came out said they heard a male say that he was somebody. Okay. Come back up.
Oh yeah, I'm like, cause I forgot that somebody called the cops on them. And they wasn't even them two that did call the cops. It was somebody else. So it's like you got somebody, most likely it was the person above, or maybe it might have been somebody next door. But regardless, you have it where it's the neighbor and then the two victims, and they all saying the same thing. Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, nah, bruh, and it's like that should, like I said, that should be a sign right there. It's like you got to change your ways, because if not, this is gonna be your future every single year or every other year. This is gonna be your future, getting put in the back of a squad car, and there's gonna be that one time where you get put back in a squad car for the last time, and it ain't gonna be like, oh, my life finally got right. No, that's gonna be you taking that one last ride, you seeing, like, because what they say, they were in Georgia, you seeing Georgia for what it looks like during that time frame, and then you're gonna find yourself in a courtroom with a judge saying, I hereby sentence you to however many years in prison, Godspeed, and send you on your way. I'm pretty sure you don't want that, all right? And if it's one of them, like, prison sentences where it's like, yeah, it's either going to be you getting out at an elderly age or you being in there for the rest of your life, that's something that you don't want to hear, all right? So, yeah, it's like that one judge, he said it best with the guys that killed that XXX Tentacion, where he was all like, yeah, you guys is going to be in there for the rest of your life. So it's like, the only bit of furniture you're going to have is that steel bed, the toilet, a sink, and I don't know if they even have a sink. They might just have just the bed and the toilet. It's like you just gonna have to do that with your hands and stuff after you done using the bathroom. But he said the day you get up out of prison is the day, I think how he said it was all like somebody's gonna come in there and check on you, see that you have no pulse, and then that'll be the day when you're free from your sentence. And I'm like, dang, that sent shivers down my spine. And I'm like, bruh, I'm not even living a life of crime, all right? And I'm like, I can only imagine a person that is living the life of crime. You hear some stuff like that, that's gonna have you feeling a certain way.
Are you serious right now? I was just laying down on my bed. Is y'all serious right now?
we serious, man.
Oh, because she just did that with me, and now I'm about to get arrested. Bro, come on. I said, if she come in my room, and she don't even have no weapons inside of my room. She the one that got the weapons in her room. She had the weapons in her hand saying she was gonna do stuff to me, and you need to.
And this, here's the thing, I'm not trying to bring race into this, but at the same time, why is it because I feel like that he's trying to make it seem like that they're only talking about what he said and what they said was just, unheard. Here's the thing. When we're talking about black women, there ain't no such thing as a black woman just being quiet and then all the people are hearing is what you're saying and not what they're. I imagine that both of them, the sister and the girlfriend, they don't look like the type that talks at quiet. Yeah, maybe for the sake of this video, they were talking at a low volume. I guarantee and I promise you, on some like where it's friends and family, they're loud, okay? That's just how black people are. We are loud, okay? So it's like, this is like how my voice is right now. This is how I talk. I talk at a loud volume. I talk on volume 50, and there ain't no going, it's like, that's the minimum. This is how I'm talking right now. This is the minimum. And when I go outside and I'm talking to random people, then I'm like, okay, it's usually a buildup. I'm like, it's like, yeah, you know how like you turn the TV on and then it kind of like, it builds up to its volume and things. I'm like, you got some TVs where it just automatically starts at like volume 50. With me, I'm a build up, person. So I got build up to that individual. Then they'll get loud voice of me. But yeah, I'll admit, when talking to people for the first time, yeah, I talk at a low volume and things. I can't really demonstrate it now because you guys know me. We know each other. So this is, I feel comfortable with you guys to use my outside voice inside. So yeah, that's just something where it's like, I imagine they were being loud. Whoever it was, they called the cops, heard what they said, heard what you said, realized there was more of a threat, and that's why they called the cops and said, yeah, there's somebody in there threatening to stab somebody. So anyway,
tell me that shit, I'm about to get arrested and I didn't even have no weapon on me.
like, honestly though, but how many times? Because my thing is this: I ain't never heard nobody die to being maced. Yeah, I've seen where people died being tased before, but not being maced. I'm like, now how many people just in the recent years? How many people then died being maced versus how many people then died getting stabbed? I'm like, I feel like I done heard a lot more situations of people getting stabbed versus mace. Mace, you see videos of people getting mace. You see, like, people be getting laughed at. Stabbed, on the other hand, nah, ain't nobody laughing about that.
Look at my room. I don't even have nothing inside of my room.
Attorney, man. All right.
But I don't have anything in the room. Are you serious right now, bro? Like, come on now. Be realistic with yourself.
No, we're being real, man. This is a serious ball game.
Step aside the
I was about to go back to sleep.
Finish your research. You finish your
Yeah,
research.
yeah.
Man.
It's a serious ball game, man.
It's
And I
unfortunate.
can tell in your face that you know this is not right. Come on now. Be realistic, bro.
But this is real. I'm not
playing
playing around. This is real stuff.
to them.
It's
I
not
was
what
about
you
to go
do.
back to
It's not
sleep.
your
I got
actions.
work in school in the
It's what
morning.
you say, man. It's what you
What-
say.
what-
You're gonna
what-
stab
what
her
they said to
guilty.
me?
We also got a person to call.
What about what they said to me,
You
though?
Come on, man.
Step aside the
Are you serious?
Step inside, my man.
And it would be and the thing is this, let's just say, like, the brother, he is in the right, and like, they said more threatening things to him. I'm like, my thing is this: after this, I'm like, nah, I'm going to, yeah, I'm just going to keep to myself. I ain't saying nothing to them. I ain't going to be bothered with them. I'm like, nah, it's just one of those things. And that's the best thing that you can do in a situation like this, where it's like, yeah, if a sibling calls the cops on you, then, or, well, if somebody, like, or if you end up getting arrested just behind some, like, sibling rivalry and things, at that point, just let them be. Because it's like, you don't want to throw your life away fooling around with them. So that's why it's like, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, you just focus on yourself, like, just keep your head down, I guess, around them, and then save your money, get a place of your own, and you ain't even gotta be bothered with them no more. But anyways,
He was charged with simple battery under the Domestic Violence Act and was transported to the detention center.
it's messed up, but you know, that's just how that goes. It's like, can't be out there threatening people and then think you're gonna get away with it. But anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Arrest Flicks for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.